looks like we're all set. Let's just skip right to the game. The first mission is your usual CQC training, nothing special, just like in any other Call of Duty games. Firing from the hip is very inaccurate, it might not work properly sometimes. Yeah, just skip to it. "12 targets is enough. You can just leave after that and go for the pistol. It's not necessary to take down all the targets." Oh wait, we do have a timer. Because there wasn't any timer on Halo, so thought we're just running by the clock and not by the stopwatch. Anyhow, the CQB test from this mission is a separate discipline. We've got a separate leaderboard for it. The world record for it is 8.5 seconds, which is, for some reason, better than a tool-assisted speedrun of this mission. The TAS only handled 9.1. Just shoot through.
Gentlemen, the cargo ship mission is a go. Get yourselves sorted out. Wheels up at 0200. Dismissed.
Faceplate, this is Hammer 2-4. We have visual on the target. ETA 60 seconds. Copy, 2-4. 30 seconds, going dark.
Alright, so crew expendable. Very weird mission to speedrun actually, but still good enough. Let me adjust the field of view. Usual field of view in Call of Duty games is 65, and well, that's a joke basically, so we switch it to something more sensible when we can. Luckily, Modern Warfare 1 has a console feature where you could just type in the commands or bind them to some key and execute them whenever you want. You'd have to go to the config file for that in Modern Warfare 2 or 3. I am not even sure that's possible in Treyarch Call of Duties like Black Ops or World at War. But, people say it's possible.
We've got company. Hammer 2-4, we've got tangos on the second floor. Copy, engaging.
At this point we just wait for the helicopter. Can't go any quicker here.
Copy, Hammer. Warcroft, Griffin, cover our 6. The rest of you, on me. Roger that.
Yes, bots are always this slow.
I like to keep this for close encounters.
Your daily aliens reference.
Mark, go. Hallway, clear. Move up. Stairs, clear. Movement right.
Come on! You gotta be kidding me.
No tangos in sight. Stairs, clear.
Not only I missed the knife, also got killed by this guy.
Tango down. Move up.
Shit.
Clear. Check your corners. Catwalk clear.
Funnily enough, this guy might even not be there.
Move up.
He can be here, or he can not spawn at all. It's all RNG at this point. Personally, I hate to run Modern Warfare 1 because it has too much softlocks, way too much softlocks. For example, here, if you go before gas, the game will softlock, and you'll only understand it 2 minutes after the softlock actually happens. Because the bots will go, there's nothing holding them from that. But as the container opens, nothing will happen, and you won't be able to grab the shipping manifest from the container, because Price won't say his line. Come on, I missed the knife again. What the hell? And Gas just opens the container and nothing will happen. That's only the first of all the soft locks in this game.
No time, Bravo 6. 2 bogeys headed your way fast. Grab what you can and get the hell out of there.
Fast movers probably means we better go. So, grab the manifest in the container. Move. Alright, everyone topside. Double time. Warcraft, Griffin, what's your status?
Already in the helicopter, sir! Enemy air... Bravo 6, come in. Bravo 6, what's your status?
World record base, very unlikely. Already had 1 death. And the clearing out section, just before it, way too slow. They can do better. So we're gonna have a long ass cutscene after that. A 5-minute cutscene. And while some fans of, for example, Final Fantasy say it's alright to have such long cutscenes in the run, they get a lot longer cutscenes in the run, I can't relate because, well, Final Fantasy is Final Fantasy, and this is Call of Duty. You have to run and shoot, not watch cutscenes. But that's how things are.
Roger that, we're out of here. Faceplate, this is Big Bird. Package secured, returning to base. Out.
اليوم نهضنا من جديد كشعب واحد في وجه الخيانة والفساد.
And there we go. Funnily enough, the guy we're playing as right now, the ex-president of Saudi Arabia, Yasser Al-Fulani, his name can be roughly translated to English as John Doe. Because his surname, Al-Fulani, basically translates as some random guy, or anonymous, or something like that. And John Doe is the usual nickname of an anonymous body in British and American police. It's a woman, then it's Jane Doe, of course. So we're just playing as a random guy right now, despite him being the president.
الصدمة ينتج العبودية لن نكون عبيدا.
Now let's play a little more with the FOV. Boom. I can do this. And suddenly we're in a limo. Let's get it back to normal. I'm gonna key bind it to CG FOV 90.
دعنا نظهر إننا لم نخاشمهم. كشعب واحد يجب أن نحرر أخوتنا من نير احتلال الأجنبي. جيوشنا قوية
Remember, no Arabian.
كما تحدث إنهم يتفسدون جيوشنا. لماذا سنحامي استقلال شعبنا؟ كان يوم عظيما.
Hey, let's waste ammo. What's even funnier, I used to rant a lot about how when you pick up weapons from those guys, from insurgents, they're always half full. And actually you'll be pretty lucky if what you just picked up has at least a half a clip. Because you can easily pick up a weapon and find that it has 1 bullet in it, 2 bullets in it, or I once even picked up an empty weapon from a dead body who just tried to shoot me. So they're wasting ammo like that, despite having obvious ammo shortages. That's just not plausible. It's much better in Modern Warfare 2. Like, at least you can trust your weapon there. Not gonna look at it. Alright, let's go to the actual gameplay. Wow, that was a bad shot. So running with a sniper rifle like this very M21 is much faster than running with your rifle out. I've got this little speedometer in the bottom right corner of the screen, and see for yourselves. This little thingy pulls the actual speed data from the game itself, from the game memory, so it's always accurate. We as the Call of Duty community designed it as a countermeasure to cheaters, because recently we found out that a few, or rather some of the runs were cheated, and cheated as in having an increased base speed of the character. Because Modern Warfare game series and basically any Call of Duty before Ghosts is built on a heavily modified Quake 3 engine, but it's still a Quake 3 engine in the core. And just like in Quake 3, you can change the base parameters of the character, like his base speed. And by having an increased base speed, those people, those cheaters, just had an unusually quick strafe jumps, and well, that's just not fair, is it? So we designed this. Now we can watch the speeds live. By the way, we just got past this level's soft lock. If you go to the door too early, Kamarov will stay on his position until you fall back from the door. But after Kamarov actually starts moving, well, you can start moving too. Now we just need to clear out this street a little bit. As soon as those guys show up, aim here. Now we just need those guys to show up. There they are. Good. Alright, let's reload everything we have. Snipe a little bit more just to clear out our own path. So we'll need to run there, and there, all the way to this house. What Kamarov says right now is, what are you doing? Are you crazy, you? And he gets interrupted. Crap. Gotta be very careful in this run. This game can actually do very bad things to you. Very random things, like, well, just yesterday what happened. Jump out around the corner and get blown up on a grenade, which was live there for no reasons imaginable. But it was, and it blew me up. Great. Modern Warfare 2 at least has the courtesy to tell me that there's a grenade around the corner. this guy, shoot this guy. Alright, here's Price. Good.
It's him. Nikolai, are you alright? Can you walk?
Yes, I can still fight. Thank you for getting me out of here.
Big Bird, this is Bravo 6. We have the package. Meet us at LZ1. Over.
Bravo 6, this is Big Bird. We're on our way. Out.
Let's go.
I just need to get into the helicopter. If you get too close to the heli while it lands, it'll kill you. Even if you're not directly under it, just close enough, near it. In its personal space, if you may.
The Americans already attacked Al-Assad.
No, their invasion begins in a few hours. Why?
The Americans are making mistake. They will never take Al-Assad alive.
Shoreline coming into view.
Copy, Striker 6-4.
Try in 10 seconds.
Copy.
Taking fire here.
Roger that. We've got RPGs down there.
Shit, that was close.
Got a visual on the target.
5 seconds. Stand by for relay. Go, go, go! Second squad on me to the target building. Move! There's the target building. Left side door free.
So first of all, we'll need to shoot through the door. There are two guys behind the door, or at least there were two guys behind that door. And we just need to go here to there.
Blow the charge.
Breaching, breaching.
Go, go, go! Jackson, throw a flashbang.
Okay, we're good.
Check the bodies. We need a positive ID on all sides. Negative ID over here, sir. No sign of Al-Assad here, sir. HQ, this is Red Dog. Target building is secure, but we don't have Al-Assad. Over.
And this level was the level where an actual rocket jump was found. As a very long jump that requires you to have an RPG-7, which is basically a rocket launcher. So I've never been able to actually replicate it, but I can give you the idea. Just let me
Building in sight.
reach the kill plane, so the bots will despawn. While we're waiting for Lieutenant Vasquez, who is very slow. Show you the basics. So you have to get here. Jump to this rooftop, then here, 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 and that's where the magic begins. With one rocket jump, you make it to this rooftop, then with another one from here through that broken wall to here, break the window, and the third rocket jump you make will be there to there. You go through the window and you finish the level, because even though there are no bots nearby to breach the door, you can still breach it for some reason. Or rather, it automatically breaches itself. And this makes the individual level world record for this level an amazing 3 minutes 30 seconds,
Good. Get in position.
which is way less than I have on my PB, on my usual run. So my usual time is around 6 to 7 minutes. But I cannot enter rocket jump because it requires me to have a stable FPS over 500 and a rocket jump skills. I have neither. Gonna throw a few grenades. Clear out the room as fast as I can. No, come on! Vasquez, please.
Room's clear. Move up. Al-Assad should be on the
Not bad. Could be better, but not bad.
Yeah, there goes our boys. Hoorah. Hoorah.
Hold your fire. Friendly's coming out.
No sign of Al-Assad, sir. All right. All in Marines.
I hate pictures. But in fact, in this game, there are 2 things... No, I'm lying to you. 3 things that everyone hates. First one is grenades, second one is dogs, the third one is the next level. The bog. Infamous for having no save points in a speedrun. A piss easy soft lock. A lot of RPGs and a lot of angry bots that want to kill you.
It's on a loop. Broadcast is recorded. Yeah. Score 1 for military intelligence.
So if the game decides to screw you up, if anything goes wrong, you have to replay the level from scratch, from the start. Also, weird thing, this light is unpierceable. Look here, and I shoot through the light, and nothing happens. Just consumes bullets, sends them somewhere. Alright, wish me luck. So the first part is pretty easy. Just have to get here and shoot a little bit with a machine gun. So this command says something, it means this door is open and we can go to the next stage, which is considerably harder. as they've got grenades and RPGs and Dragunovs now. And only have one life. Those guys on the overpass are usually very inaccurate, but as I've said before, if the game decides to screw you up, those guys will be 100% accurate. Also, if you aren't careful, you can team kill people with Javelin. If you stay here, the rocket will go forward and then explode on this very balcony and make you replay the whole level, because attacking teammates is forbidden. There's nothing you can do with it. Besides, well, going away from the balcony. You don't have to blow up all 3 tanks, 2 are enough, but I just want to be sure. So the first soft lock of this level was on the machine gun. If you accidentally do one wrong thing, I haven't figured out which, Vasquez will never go close enough to the machine gun. And here is the second soft lock, which you can delock. If you go too fast, you pass a certain trigger, but you can always go back to it. Fortunately, Vasquez is not unlockable, not delockable. You have to replay the level. Still only one life. Alright, can move now. I just need to blow up the CPU. We're past the hard part. Come on. Got the beacon. Now just need to hide somewhere safe and wait a little bit. What the? Remember what I said about game deciding to screw you up? Well, it just happened. I've told you I'll have to replay the whole level. Luckily enough, my estimate allows me to do it. I accounted for every inconvenience that can happen. For 2 very possible soft locks, and safe strats to bypass those soft locks. To replaying the bog. I usually only need to do it once. After that, the game decides to soften up and let me actually pass the level.
Troops are converging on the tank. Get there ASAP. Roger that. We're working on it now.
Sir, there's a ton of them.
Shut up and keep them pinned down.
Roger that. Suppressing fire.
And this is exactly why I hate to run this game. In Modern Warfare 3 given me much more joy running it. even though Modern Warfare 3 has a lot of its own flaws. Which never cease to amuse me in my chat by discussing them on the stream.
UAV recon spotted enemy tanks headed this way. Private West, get on the roof and hit him with the javelin.
But hey, at least Modern Warfare 3 doesn't make me repeat the whole level from the beginning because of a random grenade. Modern Warfare 3 does make me repeat the whole level if I get killed. That would be back on the grid, Sierra Leone. But not because of a random grenade, because, well, Sierra Leoneans, Africans in general, so poor they cannot afford any grenades. Only AKs and noob tubes on them. By the way, this surprises me a lot. Why no one, exactly 0 bots, use their noob tubes. Grenades? Yes. Flashbangs? Yes. But tubes that they have on their weapons? Never.
Bravo 6, this is War Pig. The main gun's offline, but we still have our machine guns. We're moving to a jetpack. Don't let them get close to the tank. Contact to the east and more flanking to the south. Hold the perimeter. Jackson, this is back there. We're in danger of being overrun. Pull back to the tank now.
Beeping noises? Cannot relate. It's not on my side. So I hear precisely nothing.
Bravo 6, be advised. More hostiles assembling to the west of your position. Over. Charlie, Bravo 6, requesting air support for fire mission. Over. Negative, Bravo 6. There's an enemy CPU to the south of your position. So you take it out, we cannot risk sending in any more choppers. Over. Jackson, find that CPU and take it out to work. Get rid of the work. Bravo 6, cover the IRB's gonna get their attention. Out. Alright, let's move out. Secure the western approach. Move. Okay, positive ID on your sparkle. We're coming in hot from the northeast. Stand by.
Alright, finally. Finally we're past the bog. I hate the bog.
Command, LZ is secure. Bring in the engineers and let's get this tank moving. Roger that. They're on the way. Good work. Out.
Worst level possible. I tear off the hands of the monkey who coded this level, because no saves, you've got to be kidding me. Jesus Christ.
Listen up. We don't have much time to get this tank out of here. Take up defensive positions around the bog. Here, here, and here. And buy the engineers some time to get the tank moving. Hoorah!
What the bloody hell is that? Incoming missile.
Boom.
search parties get here. Casualty report. Olsen and both pilots are dead, sir. Bugger. Alright, the extraction point's not far from here. Let's move out.
Bravo 6, this is Baseplate. AC-130 gunship support is on the way, but it will take some time before they will be in a position to assist. Over.
Copy. Bravo 6 out. An AC-130. Haven't worked with one of those in a while. Sir, vehicles coming from the
At
north.
this point we just go forward. Nothing very unusual. You can startle those guys before you even get through this door, but I would not recommend this because taking them out is long and painful from this position. And of course I did startle them. Great. Now we just need gas to bash through the door. We can go forward.
Area clear. Alright.
There was a shotgun on one of those guys, but I don't want to look for it. It's useful, but not that useful.
Spotlight, hit the deck. Bloody hell, they're
Now
on
we
to
get
us.
make
Get
ourselves
down, move.
obvious. Those guys on the helicopter will spot us, so the bots will move quicker. And we need to get here, so we can be in front of Gaz when he opens this door.
Yes, we'll hold them all. Get that basement door open now. I'm on it. The door's open, sir. Get in the house. Go, go.
A little labyrinth. Let's get the mini Uzi. Now we gotta kill the dogs. I hate the dogs.
Stay sharp.
Not today. Weird. Usually bots clear out the wave before the fence first.
It doesn't look like they know where we are. Let's keep it that way. Alright, let's press on. Move.
Okay. Okay, now we just have to move forward and try not to soft lock. This level has one of the funniest soft locks in all of Call of Duty. It's related to this helicopter that's buzzing above me and a Stinger.
Watch out for the helicopter!
So the thing is, if you shoot the helicopter with a Stinger before your boss can catch up with you, it'll just burn and fly around. I've got that something somewhere in my Twitch clips. Someone could please find that. I'd appreciate it. It's one of the most viewed clips of all time because it's hilarious. Well, to the viewers at least. It's not as hilarious for me as the runner because 40 minutes of a perfect run down the drain. See, that's what I'm talking about. One bullet and an AK. I just picked up that was just used to shoot me. Yay, ammo shortages. Alright, the bots are here, so they didn't shoot safely.
Bloody hell! He's popping flares! This won't be easy. So, grab another Stinger and fire again. Let's put him to the test. Captain Price, we've got Stinger missiles in the garden. So, grab a stinger and take out that chopper. Move! Bloody nice shooting this, so.
Nice. Right, it's going down.
Everyone on me, let's move out.
Bravo 6, be advised that AC-130 is entering your airspace at this time. Out. Russ, this is Warhammer. Russ, this is Wolf standing by. Heard you could use
Oh, they noticed me.
call the shot.
Warhammer, fire mission, danger close. Enemy armor and infantry, 100 meters to the southwest of our location. Over.
Copy. Coming down.
Now we can just run forward to the end level point. Right here. Now the AC-130 mission. The most random mission of the whole game. Because if the game likes you, you'll complete it in 8 minutes. If the game doesn't like you, might as well take 9 or 10 and more. You're particularly unlucky. The world record is 8:20 something. And no one actually knows how to replicate it. What to do to make it go quicker. It's absolutely random.
One of the vehicles is moving right now. Personnel coming out of the church. We have armed personnel approaching from the church. Request permission to engage. Copy. You are cleared to engage the moving vehicle and any personnel around you see. Affirmative. Crew, you are cleared to engage, but do not fire on the church. Yep, that was right on target. Okay, you got him. Get back on the other guys. Good kill, good kill. Yeah, good kill. I see lots of little pieces down there. We got a runner here. Whoa! Get back on those guys. Oopsie daisy. Kaboom. Yeah, clear to engage. Hot damn! Light him up. Roger, guy moving. Target reset. Okay, he's moving again. Enemy personnel on the road. Right there, tracking. Nail those guys. We got a runner here. Tracking. Whoa! There's armed personnel running out of the church. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Okay, he's moving again. Direct hit. You got him.
Where the...
Nail those guys by the building.
Oh god,
Personnel
those
right there.
clouds.
More enemy personnel. Be careful, you almost killed our guys there. Nice. Get that guy. You got him.
Wildfire, this is Bravo 6. Be advised, we're passing a large church and continuing towards the main highway. Keep up the fire. Bravo 6 out.
Roger that. Engage anything without a flashing strobe light. Those are all hostiles. Hot damn! Kaboom. Good kill, good kill. Yeah, direct hits right there. Whoa! Secondaries. Good ready! Set scan.
Boring.
Recalibrate out on the sweep angle, adjust elevation scan.
Looks cool when you do it the first time, but when you're speedrunning the game, doing this for the 20th, 30th time, well,
Set scan range.
gets boring.
Get back on those guys. That's a hit. You got him.
Who are they shooting at?
Clean up that signal. Get that person. Nail those guys. Rolling in. Get that guy. Light him up. Target reset. We got a moving vehicle here. Negative, negative. Do not engage. I repeat, do not engage.
That's the random I'm talking about. Guys? Our guys. Just staying behind and shooting one guy and they can't shoot him. And you don't see him because he's somewhere under the trees or somewhere in the house, hidden from your sight.
Cleared to do so. But that guy's pissed. That's a nice truck. Nah,
Wildfire, we're marking the vehicles. Confirm you see the beacons.
Roger, we see the beacons. Crew, do not fire on the vehicles marked with the flashing beacons. I repeat, do not fire on the vehicles with the flashing beacons. Those are friendlies. Yeah, good kill. I see lots of little pieces down there.
Heads up. Hostile forces are setting up ambush points along the curved road.
Navigation, which one's the curved road? Over.
Fire control. Do you see the water tower? Over.
TV,
Oh,
confirm you see
come on.
we got a moving
Damn it.
vehicle here. Negative, negative, do not engage. I repeat.
See, that's another problem of this mission.
On the main highway.
Civilians look just like armed enemies.
Do not engage any vehicles traveling on the
You can't tell one from another.
ground units are requiring alternate transport at this
I just get nervous when someone is shooting down there.
do so.
Bet that guy's pissed. It's a nice truck.
Nah, he's scared shitless.
Wildfire, we're marking the vehicles.
So,
Confirm you see the beacons.
Roger.
while this boring level is here, are links allowed in the chat? If not, mods just repost what I just posted. This clip shows the soft lock on the previous level, on Haunted,
Forces are setting up ambush points along the curved road.
with Stinger and helicopter.
Fire control. Do you see the water tower? Over.
TV, confirm you see the water tower.
You talking about the water tower near the intersection? Roger. That's the one. And next to that water tower is a curved road. Do you see that?
Roger that.
Track that road into the next village. You should be able to
Shooting there.
tower in the village.
Jesus.
That road.
That's why I get nervous. Someone is shooting at my guys,
Approximately
and there's a running guy who looks just like the enemy.
curved road going
Of course I shoot him. He's a civilian.
towards the village. Stand by to
Oh my god. It's not like...
along the curved road.
It's not like Infinity War didn't have civilian models.
By the trees.
Someone just fired an RPG.
Because they did have civilian people models.
Vehicle right there coming out of the barn.
Targets in the village are confirmed as hostile. Cleared to engage. Smoke them.
Wildfire, we're under attack. We could use some help.
But they still used
Crew, track those smoke trails and take them out of the source.
the models of armed people there.
Roof of that U-shaped building.
U-shaped building.
Roger. The one with the square.
I just don't get it.
It's the one with the flat roof. Hot damn.
Yeah, good kill. I see lots of little pieces down there. Yeah, direct hits right there. Okay, you got him. Get back on the other guys.
Rolling in.
Kaboom. Nice. Direct hit.
Recalibrate out on the sweep angle. Adjust elevation scan.
Personnel right there.
Set scan range.
Enemy personnel on the road.
I don't see anyone.
Target reset.
Wildfire, we're approaching the LZ at the junkyard and leaving the vehicles.
Roger that, Bravo 6. Crew friendlies are leaving the vehicles and moving on foot towards the LZ. Do not fire on any personnel marked by a flashing strobe. Affirmative. Keep watching for those strobe lights. Those are friendlies.
Enemy personnel in the junkyard.
At least you don't have to reload anything.
Man, these guys are going to
Well, the OFF3, you have to reload every weapon after some time, but here, only 105 reloads.
Yeah, take them out.
You can keep shooting 25 and 40 as long as you have to.
Copy. Smoke them.
Right there. Tracking. You got them. More enemy personnel. Yep, that was right on target. You got them.
Copy. Smoke them.
Nail those guys by the building. Okay, he's moving again. Tracking. That's a hit. More enemy personnel. That's a hit. Get that guy. You got him.
Hot damn.
Fortunately, only the first half of the game is this boring.
Building.
The actual run begins in the second half,
We'll adjust elevation scan.
right after the nuclear explosion.
Wildfire, we've reached the LZ, but we're taking fire from all sides. Request fire support on all sides of the LZ.
Save house has the first actual skip of the game.
Sides. Danger close. Recommend you stick
An all gillied up.
in the vicinity of the LZ.
One shot, one kill.
That was right on target.
Is a nail biter, but a good nail biter. I mean,
Set scan range.
one shot, one kill is a good mission.
Get back on
To speedrun and casually. It also has its own skip.
Shit, must have been a full tank of gas. Crew, be advised. Friendly helicopters entering the area. Watch your fire. Copy.
There's heat, which is pretty good as a speedrun as well. Sins of the Father, awesome mission. Then what do I have next? Next we have All In, I think. No, All In is after that. Or this is I don't remember. Can't remember the name. Where you have to rescue Griggs.
Be one hell of a highlight reel. Yeah, I heard that. Crew, VIP is secure and in custody. Good job, everyone. Roger that. Returning to base.
Alright, finally. Only 2 missions of Act 1 are left. It's War Pig. Another boring mission. Just run point A to point B and then wait. And that's it. That's all you have to do during this mission.
Grab an RPG and take out those choppers. Bravo 6, possible ambush area up front. We'll, move up when you clear the area ahead of us. Over. Watch for silhouettes on the rooftop. Marines stand clear. We're gonna get some rounds into those buildings. Gunner, 2-story building at 1 o'clock. Ground floor. Target acquired. Fire!
Whatever I do, I can't make this mission quicker than 5:30.
Gunner, 2-story building at 1 o'clock. Second floor.
And it really doesn't matter if I go quick or slow. If I clear every building, or if I just go and go and go and go and kill the 2 machine gunners and then go again. Those 2 machine gunners.
3-story building, 11:30. Second floor balcony. Target acquired.
Because the whole mission relies on the tank. Just there somewhere.
Bravo 6, we're moving up. Roger that. Gunner, 3-story building at 12:30. Second floor. Target acquired. Fire! Gunner, 3-story building, 11 o'clock. Second floor.
See,
Acquired.
the bots are already here, but the tank is not even in my sight.
6, this is War Pig. We clear to, are we clear to advance, over? Roger that. Move up and hold position at the War Roger, Bravo 6. G-72 behind the building at your 10 o'clock. Can you engage? Over. Roger that, Bravo 6. I got him on thermal. Switching to manual. Target acquired. Fire! Target acquired. Fire!
Waiting. Waiting.
Nice shooting, War Pig. Lots of secondaries. Now let's get the hell out of here. Coming through. Roger that, Bravo 6. So, are we there yet?
Bravo 6, 2nd platoon is moving to rendezvous near your location. What's your status? Over.
Precious cargo is intact and en route. We're almost at Highway 4 and should make visual contact shortly with 2nd platoon.
Now we just wait for the bots, wait for the helicopter. Ugh. But somehow, the worst speedrun missions made the best multiplayer maps. Like Backlot, which is gonna be based on a segment of the next mission. Or Crossfire, which is based on this mission. Or even Bog, which is, well, Bog. Anyhow, finally the last mission of Act 1. Almost done here.
All call signs, this is Overlook. We're seeing enemy armor in the Palm Grove west of the river.
Taking fire. RPGs on rooftops. Right over. Take it out, Jackson. All ground infantry. Watch it. We got RPGs on the rooftops. Anti-air battery. Rooftop.
Yay, explosions. Yep. That's exactly it.
Roger that. Okay. Bachelor 2-7, let's get those Abrams to the front. Outlaw, this is command. Unload half your chalk here and take the rest 2 clicks west. We need you to evac an advance team pinned down in the city.
Roger that, command. Outlaw 2-5 is en route.
Marines, listen up. One of our forward recon teams has gotten pinned down and needs our help.
Outlaw, this is Deadly. Returning to base to refit and refuel. You're on your own for now, 2-5.
Advance team is pinned down in a hot area. They're popping green smoke to indicate their position.
Roger, we have a visual. Outlaw 2-5 out.
Welcome to Backlot.
Watch for friendlies near the colored smoke. Let's get our boys evac and get the hell out of here.
Facility is too hot. We'll circle back in 3 minutes.
Watch for friendlies near the green smoke on the
Whoa,
second floor.
that was close.
Get our boys out of there. Move!
Out of ammo!
Outlaw, this is Deadly. Refueled and fully loaded. You guys miss me?
Move out! Let's go! Let's go! Get to the LZ! Let's move! Go! Go!
just wait for the helicopter.
Jackson, get back on the Mark 19!
Outlaw, be advised. We have a situation here. Over.
Go ahead, Command, over.
SEAL Team 6 has located a possible nuclear device at Al-Assad's palace to the west. Nest teams are on the way. Until the device is verified safe, all forces are to fall back to the east. Over.
We're hit! We're hit! I lost the tail loader! Mayday! Mayday! This is Stanley going it hard! We're going down!
This scene right here almost entirely copies the scene from Black Hawk Down, a movie about operation in Somalia.
Command, I'm visual on the crash site. I see small arms fire coming from the cockpit. Request permission to initiate search and rescue, over.
Copy 2-5, be advised. You will not be at a safe distance in the event that nuke goes off. Do you understand?
Roger that. We know what we're heading into.
All right, 2-5, it's your call. Retrieve that pilot if you can. Out.
Deadly, do you copy? What's your status, over?
I'm here! Shooting is KIA! Hostiles moving in fast! I sure could use some help down here!
Hold on, we're coming to you.
Be advised, 2-5. Hostiles advancing parallel southwest of your position towards the crash site.
We got 90 seconds, Jackson. Get the pilot. No one gets left behind. Jackson, pull her out of there and get back to the LZ. Do it. Get to the C-Knight. We'll hold down these corners. Go.
Lieutenant Vasquez, this is Outlaw 2-5. Now would be a good time to get the hell out of here, over.
Outlaw, this is command. We have a probable nuclear threat in the capital. Proceed to the minimum safe distance until the all-clear is given by the Nest team.
Roger that. We're on our way. Go, go.
I just like to toss grenades.
Gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We're in for some shop. Hang on. Jake, give me next hour.
All U.S. forces be advised. We have a confirmed nuclear threat in the city. Nest teams are on site and attempting to disarm. I repeat.
And there's the explosion.
Everyone, hang on.
NBC-1 nuclear. Bravo. NB062634.
Unlike many other levels of Act 1, this one has an actual speedrun strat. We need to go as close to the edge of the map as possible. Because we of course can wander around, look at the sights, but when we get to the edge of the map, we automatically fall down and die. And that's just what we need to do right here.
Contamination centers are being established at this time and will be operational within 2 hours. Personnel are advised there. I am personnel with highly elevated levels are advised to seek medical attention at the first available opportunity.
Right, now finally let's get to the speedrun. As many of you can remember, on this level we need to scout the houses to find Al-Assad. And at some point, we, the Call of Duty community, discovered that if Al-Assad doesn't spawn in the house with the barn, in this house, then he can spawn in only one other house on the map. And to make him spawn in that house, we need to let the game know that we know that Al-Assad is not in that house. So we go as close to the barn as we can. Getting close to the fence is enough. And then we go here. The door is closed, which means the skip had worked. Now we just wait for Price, who is pretty close. Where is he? What is he doing there? Come on. Really? Really? That's the first time this happens. Yeah, normally Price doesn't require you to clear out all of the bots. You just go to the door and it opens it up. What the hell? He's still there. What? You know what? This is a soft lock. Oh, and I thought there are no soft locks on this level. But this is a soft lock. Just like always, I'm the luckiest runner in the world. If the game has a soft lock, I'll catch it. If the game doesn't have a soft lock, I'll still catch it and find a new soft lock. Damn. Still keep wondering, how did I even manage to set the world record for Modern Warfare 3 with my amounts of luck?
Building is clear. Move on to the next one. So, calling air support on that building.
Alright, there he is, finally.
Remember, we want all Assad alive. He's no good to us dead. Let's go.
Why'd you do it? Where did you get the bomb? Who then? Who? Give me a name. A name. I want his name.
Sir, it's his cell phone.
Who was that, sir? Zakaya. Imran's a...
Alright, now we go to all gillied up. And even this can soft lock. Who would have thought? A level that takes 3 minutes to complete still can soft lock. At least it did for me when end level trigger never spawned at the end of the level. I just get there, walk in there, and get fried by all the radiation that there is.
Open fire. Dogs in the tall glass.
That was close. You'll lead the
Alright,
gentleman to life, Lieutenant. Move.
now let's get to the elevator. To position ourselves somewhere here, just angle by the compass to be just right of the southwest. Then we need to get under rooftop. Try and find the position where you stuck under the rooftop, but the game doesn't know that you're stuck there. But because you're stuck, you can't get up. You shouldn't be able to get up, because there's a rooftop on top of you. And you don't want to get stuck in the rooftop, so the game just teleports you on top of that rooftop. So to be precise enough, it's actually a... You have to be pixel precise. I made some binds prior to speedrunning this game. So my mouse wheel is not switching weapons right now, but instead adjusts me by a pixel to the left or to the right, like this. Now just run to the end of the level. Nothing unusual here. Also, fun fact, when you play the game casually, this dog will still be there, and she'll be eating this guy who will be lying there in the pool of his blood. But since we didn't trigger that event, the guy is still alive, and he's still there for the dog to kill him. So the two just wait there to kill each other. For your own amusement, of course.
Lieutenant Price, the meeting is underway. Enemy transport sighted entering the target area.
Right, now one shot, one kill.
It's getting a bit choppy.
A lengthy mission, but
Or you can wait it out.
interesting nonetheless.
Leave before it dies down. That's your goal.
From the first shot to the last.
What I taught you. Keep in mind variable humidity and wind speed along the bullet's flight path. At this distance, you'll also have to take the Coriolis effect into account. Okay, I think I see him. Wait for my mark. Target acquired. I have a target.
Got him.
I think you blew off his arm. Shock and blood loss will take care of the rest. Shut that onto us. Take it out that helicopter. You'll buy us some time.
As we now know, they won't.
Great shot, Lieutenant. Now let's go. They'll be searching for us.
It's time to move. We'll have to take a shortcut. Follow my lead. Lieutenant Price, follow me. Delta 2-4, this is Alpha 6. We have been compromised. I repeat, we have been compromised. Now heading to extraction point.
Just recently, we discovered that if you go in the middle of those two buses, Macmillan takes a shorter route to get to you. Saves around 10 seconds. If, of course, he decides to run and not to shoot all those guys. Which I hope he did. Yeah, he didn't. which is good. Take care of the dog. If you don't, it'll still be there for Macmillan to dispatch. And, well, the bots are bad at shooting people.
More behind us.
And by bad, I mean
Incoming helicopter.
I'm not sure they know what is the trigger,
We'll take it down together.
how to actually shoot the gun.
Ah, you bastard. Bloody hell, I can't move.
Now we need to carry Macmillan
If we run into trouble,
all the way to our escape helicopter.
so I can cover you. The extraction point is
The first half of this walk, Macmillan on your shoulder, is pretty straightforward. There's nothing hard in it. But the second half has dogs. That says it all.
enemy troops.
If you're lucky enough, dogs will always miss and will despawn when you enter the pool. If you're not lucky, well,
That apartment. We'll try to lose him in there. Tango's moving in. Find a spot where I can cover you and put me down. Enemies closing in. Put me in a good spot where I can cover you. Better put me down and sweep the rooms. We'll cover the entrance. We're almost there. The extraction point is on the other side of that building.
alright, looks like we're good. Now we just need to get to the Ferris wheel. Alive.
Tango's moving in. Find a spot where I can cover you and put me down.
Yeah, whatever. Just we need to shoot those two guys. This one and this one. This activates the helicopter sequence. And now we need to plant all of our mines while being prone.
Down behind the Ferris wheel.
Because that way, when Macmillan notices that you are prone and you have used all of the claymores,
The enemy is bound to enter
we'll call the helicopter before 30 seconds he gives us expire.
helicopter in 30 seconds.
30 seconds, last claymore,
I've activated.
and it's got the beacon.
Good luck.
Because we're prone, which means we're in a sniping position, and all of the claymores are used, which means nothing exactly. Still makes
Closer.
Macmillan activate the beacon.
Tango down. He's down. Target neutralized. He's down.
Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Not even once.
Enemy choppers inbound! Got him. Redbird, we are heavily outnumbered. Where are you?
Copy that, Alpha. We'll be there ASAP. Hold tight.
He's down. Tango's
Alright,
down.
2500 meters.
This will be fine.
Get close to Macmillan. And look at the radar right now.
Target neutralized.
2200, 2100. Now the helicopter teleports to 3000 meters again and starts moving very fast towards me. This is because before that teleport, the helicopter is not actually on the map, it's just a timer that is displayed on my compass. But after that, the helicopter appears, and when it does, we can grab Macmillan and go towards it. Get through the rescue party, hop in, exfiltrate.
Pay attention. Watch out!
That would have been a golden split. No mistakes.
Ignore that load of bollocks. Their counterattack is imminent. Spread out and cover the southern approach. Sir, they're slowly coming up the hill. Just say when.
When is when I make the first frag.
Do it. Hold the ground. They think we're a larger force than we really are. Copy. Got him. Target eliminated. Goodbye. Target down. They're putting up smoke screens. Mac, you see anything? Not much movement on the road. They might be moving to our west.
When they put up the smoke screen, we go to the helicopter. Because the helicopter has a machine gun.
Target in our position with mortars. It's time to fall back.
For some reason, this thing is unusable in the mission prior. On safe house. Maybe unloaded, maybe unpowered, but unusable. But here, you can actually get to it. Right, here come the helicopters. Take them all down and drop the machine gun. Have to detonate those in order 1, 2, 4, 3. So if I detonate number 3 first, I might accidentally hit my teammates, and that's mission failed.
Max in trouble. So, get to the barn at the northern end of the village and stop those tanks. Use the javelin in the barn. So, the javelin's in the barn. Move!
Yeah, right here. And now we just need to go down to the lake.
Bravo 6, this is Falcon 1 standing by to provide close air support. Over. Bravo 6, this is Griffin 2-7. We've just crossed into Azerbaijani airspace. ETA is 4 minutes. Be ready for pickup.
They'll be there much quicker than 4 minutes.
We cannot land at the farm. I repeat, we cannot land at the farm. We're picking up SAM sites all over these mountains.
And the glass box
Enemy radar signature.
for the helicopter is already here.
Avoid a lockout. Over. Oh, he's got to be taking a piss. We've just busted our asses to get to this LZ, and now they want us to go all the way back down. Forget it, guys. We've got to get to the new LZ at the bottom of the hill now. So, take point. Go. Bravo 6, be advised. We're going to come in low from the south across the river. Recommend you haul ass to LA Foxtrot at the base of the hill. Out. Copy 2-7. Everyone, head for the landing zone. It's our last stop. Move.
When I enter the helicopter, Price, Gas and the rest just teleport close enough to it. So despite them being cut off by all the enemies, they still get here in 5 to 10 seconds after I enter the helicopter. Which is good. Alright, now Sins of the Father. Another funny softlock here, which might not even be my fault. Absolutely random.
Vulture 1-6, we're in position. Bravo 6, this is Vulture.
But I'll talk about it a little bit later.
Go loud.
Right now we need to find ourselves a machine gun. AK, there it is. We'll need this one.
Alright, let's get this place sorted out. Change into the enemy uniforms and douse the fires. Kamarov, I need your men on the ground if the drivers start asking questions. Just keep them busy until we locate Zakayev's son. We don't have much time, so get to it.
Man, you look like a clown in that outfit. Good thing you're up here, because you look nothing like a Russian.
Says a black guy. Another unloaded gun on the ground.
Bravo 6, this is Vulture 1-6. We're tracking an enemy convoy headed fires a shot until I give the order.
As soon as the vehicles stop, we can start shooting. Saves us at least a minute of a cutscene, where Gus just walks around, waits for Price to give the order, boom.
We got company, sir. Enemy reinforcements to the south.
They're falling down. Alright, so now we've got to chase this guy. He's really fast.
Target is making a run for it. So, take Griggs and chase him down. We'll handle the enemy reinforcements and catch up. Go, go! Bravo team, this is Vulture 1-6. I'm tracking the target.
Miss.
Okay, he's leaving the junkyard to the northwest. Get his ass. Move, move. Okay, the target is moving. North. He's headed towards the outskirts of the city. Be advised, this area is crawling with hostile forces. Over. Check your fire, check your fire. We gotta take this guy alive. Multiple hostiles on the other side of that iron fence. Two hostiles coming up on your right flank. I got movement on the rooftops. Hostiles on the second floor to your right. One guy behind an overturned dumpster.
One bullet. One bullet in his goddamn MP5. Ammo shortages in Russia. That's why we need the machine gun. Just like in Modern Warfare 2, where we shoot down helicopters with machine guns, we are only required to put enough damage to their machine gun nests. Oh, that was close. We're close enough to him. And now we need to stop, because... yeah. Because those guys will shoot me on sight. Despite Zakhaev's son being right in front of them. And now we need to wait again. You hear that? That's a machine gun from a helicopter. Which, if we're not lucky, can mow down Zakhaev himself. Oh god! Oh, oh, oh. Woo! Got it. Very close. Very close. A little bit slower and the machine gunner shoots him. And again. So, if I save... if the game gets saved in a bad spot, it's not me saving it, it's a control point. The helicopter will always shoot Zakhaev. And that will be a soft lock.
Regroup on me.
Where's Griggs? No idea, sir.
Bravo 6, Griggs just activated his emergency transponder. He's half a click to your southwest. Over. Enemy in sight. Tango down. Move. All clear. They must have Griggs in one of those houses. There's an entry point through that basement door. We go room to room from there. Keep it quiet, move out.
This level soft lock is when Price, for some reason, doesn't want to bust open the doors. Shoot through this one, so everyone is dead on that other side. Guess doesn't have to break open that door. We're gonna put some claymores. Shoot the dogs. Always shoot the dogs first. That's what this game taught me.
The sun's coming up. We're running out of time.
You know, Tavarish, the Geneva Convention is a nice idea in theory, no? Why don't you
Looks like this is the place.
and simply answer my question?
Get ready to breach.
How many others are there?
Griggs, 678.
Who is your commanding officer?
It's gonna get real busy around here soon. If I was you, I'd get my ass out of here.
Go, go, go.
Anti-Griggs.
All clear.
And now we have to make a long run to the transmission tower. Ideally, we need to get there before the C4 plants activate. Yep, we got it.
And we're coming out of building 2. Move. We need to get out that tower so the advance teams can reach the electrified perimeter. Team 2 in position at the perimeter.
And there it goes.
Over.
Charlie 6, the tower's down and the power's out. 20 seconds.
Roger. We're breaching the perimeter. Stand by.
Backup power in 10 seconds.
Stand by.
5 seconds.
Okay. We're through. Bravo 6 will wait for you at the rally point. Out.
Roger, Team 2. We're on our way. Out. Get that fence open.
Move.
And another long run.
Enemy helicopters. It's gonna get real busy around here soon. Guys, take Soap and the rest and scout through this place. Griggs and I will look for an alternate route.
A lot of red barrels around here. If those explode, well, that'll mean it's not my lucky day today. Although I've been running this game for a week straight, makes me wonder, do I even have lucky days? So all the time, something happens. A soft lock or just a major screw up. Man. I'm good at failing everything. So if you want to look at speedrun fails, every day, follow me.
Target down.
Contacts northwest. Man down.
Hostile.
Right, we got to the gates, which means that all of the enemies should have despawned.
Tree line to the south. Hold your fire. It's one of the American sniper teams.
Man down.
What is CW4?
Enemy troops to the southwest. Enemy neutralized.
Right, here's Price.
Man down.
We got a problem here. Delta 1 X-ray. We have a
Contacts
missile.
northwest.
I repeat, we have a missile.
There's another one.
Delta 1 X-ray. We have 2 missiles in the air. Over.
Roger, Bravo 6. Our satellites are tracking them now. Get your team inside the facility and retake the launch control center. We're working on getting the abort codes from the Russians at this time. Out.
Roger that.
It's on now, Captain.
Bravo 6, we're still working with the Russians to get the launch codes.
All in.
Have them shortly. Keep moving.
One of the most interesting missions. One of the hardest missions to speedrun. Besides the bog, of course.
We'll give you sniper cover and recon from where we are.
But still, looks and plays much better than the bog. And this actually is one of the best missions in the whole game.
Suggest you get some C4 out there if I'm heavy weapons. Bravo 6, this is command. Give me a sit rep.
For example, because of the tactical opportunities it gives you. Got Javelin here. We can stick C4 to those BTRs. We can bomb the BTRs with close air support. Even the entrances. There's that wall, which you can blow through with another pack of C4. There's that gate we entered through. There are RPGs lying behind the gate, behind the wall, which you can use to destroy the BTRs. It's nice.
Team, give us a few seconds to cut through the vents. Cut in, stand by. Team 3 repelling now. Team 3 is inside.
Fortunately, this mission doesn't have any soft locks. The next one will.
Alright, let's move. Captain Price, this is 5 Delta 6. We're clearing these.
No fighting in the war room.
Roger, Delta 6. We're right above you in the...
Second to last mission of the game.
Copy that, sir. Captain Price, 2 Yankee 6 reporting in. We're meeting with heavy resistance in the south wing.
Another pretty hard mission because of the first run.
Regroup with Team 2 and help them gain control of base security.
Roger that, sir.
Because you either go safe or fast.
Captain Price, we're sending your team the abort codes you'll need to auto-destruct the missiles in flight.
I decided to go safe, clearing people out.
Over.
Copy that.
Wow, that was bad. So what just happened? The guy shot me. That made me flinch and send the noob tube grenade way lower than I should have, which made it non-explode. Alright, looks like we did not softlock. This game was this level has a very fun softlock when Griggs just gets frozen in one place. Like stuck, and that's it.
Captain Price, this is Gaz.
You can unlock him by shooting at him.
What's your status? Over.
Guys, we're in position. Open the outer door to launch a control
but still.
Stand by.
It looks pretty fun when it happens.
Got it. Doors coming online now.
Slow ass doors.
Oh, you gotta be shitting me. Guys, can't you make it open faster?
Negative, sir. If you can try pulling it, if it makes you feel better.
Stupid bastard.
Gonna need to clear out the hallway a little bit. That's why we have the grenade launcher. Really? What an asshole. Can't even die.
What's your status? Over.
Team 3 in position at the southeast side of the large control room.
But the thing is simple enough.
Firewall, over.
Affirmative. Preparing to breach. Soap, plant the explosives. Go.
Go, go, go!
Moving in.
Clear. So, enter the code. We'll watch for enemy reinforcements.
Ah,
Stand by for confirmation.
almost.
Stand by.
Another soft lock on this level is not that funny.
Bravo 6, all warheads have been confirmed destroyed in flight.
If you go too fast,
Most of it's landing in the ocean.
if you go to this door too fast, Griggs and Price get stuck in one place, and you can't delock them this time.
Thinking we can use all of these to get the hell out of here. I'm sending you the coordinates to the vehicle depot.
Roger that. We'll meet you at the vehicle depot. Out. Everyone follow me. Let's go.
All teams, this is command. Recommend you exfil from the area immediately. Large numbers of hostile forces are converging on your position. Get out of there now.
We got company! Enemy reinforcements moving in!
This is Gaz. We're taking some fire up here at the vehicle depot. Where the hell are you guys?
We're coming up the lift. Stand by.
You know, sir, I wouldn't mind getting a shot at Takeo.
Yeah, well, get in line, mate. If he doesn't find us first.
No, not the grenade. Not gonna happen. And the last mission. Absolute auto-scroller. Will take me 6 minutes.
Enemy truck, 6 o'clock! Base plate, this is Bravo 6. What's the status for that helicopter?
Bravo 6, the bird has been delayed. ETA 15 minutes.
Not good enough, base plate. We'll be dead in 10. Truck, move it up on the left! Cover the rear! We're getting boxed in! Hostile with an RPG! Take him down! That's a kill! Open fire on that truck! Nice shoot! Another RPG on that truck! We got some more coming!
Yeah, they just spawned there. Despite me killing at least a dozen guys in that truck, they just keep spawning there. Gonna need this. If we don't take a shot at the helicopter, at least one shot, then the helicopter will shoot us while entering the tunnel instead of that vehicle. Yeah, almost every Call of Duty has its own auto-scroller. Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, a lot of car rides, which are all auto-scrollers. Then World at War, the longest mission, Black Cuts, 10 minutes of plane flight. United Offensive, 20 minutes of plane flight. Then Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2. Everything. Everyone. Every part.
Working on it, Bravo 5. Loyalist forces in the area may be able to assist, but we cannot confirm at this time. Base blade out.
Game saved. What for? It's too late to save anything now. Should have saved me on the bog. Stupid game. Alright. You might want to get ready for time. And time. Well, that was bad. Stupid bog. I hate that level.
You are going to be alright, my friend. My naszczęście od nowa stawszego zawrzynych. Заберите его отсюда! Быстро, давай! Мы должны доставить его в госпиталь немедленно!
Right, so That was Modern Warfare 1. Got Mile High Club as well, but it's not a part of a speedrun. It's a separate category. World record is around 15 seconds, which is crazy. I've never been able to complete Mile High Club under 30. So, thanks for watching me. Thanks for watching this failure of a run. And see you next time, fellas.